Hello and welcome again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is still the 16th of November and this time I have something interesting regarding Halo 5 Guardians. Now, as you may have heard, we are going to be having a multiplayer beta for the title that will be beginning at the end of the year. Now, to go along with this, we have a few comments from Josh Holmes, who is 343 Industries Head of Internal Development, who said, quote, "Coming to Xbox One, we wanted to go and re-architect the engine. We also made the decision to go to 60 FPS, which meant going back and re-engineering all our gameplay systems from the ground up to focus on that. So we've got new material system, new lighting system, new physics, new AI, dedicated servers." Now, you may remember that they did say a while ago that when the beta launches on December 29th, it's going to be 720p and 60 FPS. Now, according to Josh Holmes, as you've probably heard, 720p is not going to be the final resolution for the game. But does that mean it will be 1080p 60? It's tough to say. 1080p is definitely doable for the Xbox One. But it seems that 343 are focusing more on the frame rate and aiming for that golden standard of 60 FPS. And Josh said, quote, "It was easy from my perspective. I was like, we're definitely going 60 FPS, but there was a debate, there we go, words, from people across the team because there are always trade-offs. When you're going 60 FPS, you're drawing twice as many frames. That also means real dedication and discipline throughout the team." And he's definitely right. Going 60 frames a second is a challenge. But I would completely agree that 60 FPS is key for a first-person shooter. You want it to feel responsive. You want to feel like when you move instantly. There's no delay or as little delay as possible. Everything is sharp. Your aiming doesn't feel sluggish. You don't feel like you're trying to walk through syrup, that kind of thing. The feelings of 30 FPS or trying to play an FPS are just that it feels sluggish, unresponsive, not really what you want at all for a shooter especially. It's one of the games that frame rate is key, and to be honest, a lot of you would probably say that you would happily take, say, I don't know, 900p, as long as you could get 60 FPS solid across the board on such a reaction-based title. Obviously, it'd be better if it's 1080p 60, and I'm not saying it won't be. It's entirely possible that they've got some nice optimization tricks up their sleeve, that they are, of course, going to be working very closely with Microsoft. And, of course, the developers have had a year now, basically, to get used to the system, its quirks, new tricks and whatnot, to work with it. It's entirely possible we'll see 1080p 60, and that would be rather excellent as well. However, also have some tidbits regarding the gameplay changes. Apparently Halo 5 will be giving you some options for getting around the map. Spartans will get a jetpack that will act like a double jump and can dodge on the ground and clamber onto ledges. And it will have a smart scope mode too, where the left trigger will let you aim down sights. But of course the main focus is their making 60 FPS key, which I think will make a lot of you fairly happy. Be interested to know though, if you had to choose between, more frames but less resolution, or more resolution but less frames, which one would you pick for this title? It very much varies from person to person and also from game to game, genre to genre and whatnot, but I'd still love to hear your thoughts if you agree with my statements that frame rate is more important than resolution when it comes to a first person shooter. Obviously, having both is better, but if you had to choose, which one would you personally choose? Anyway, that is me done for this video, and I'll see you next time.